Walking 30,000 steps a day sounds insane, especially if you're someone like me who works 60 hours a week, I have a family, and I do YouTube. So I decided to try it, and I want to share exactly what happened, how I did it, and what science says about high step walking. And honestly, it was way easier than what I thought. So hey girl, hey, if you're new here, I'm Dericka. I lost 90 pounds naturally from sustainable habits, not extremes. And recently I decided to try walking 20 to 30,000 steps a day while working 60 hours a week as a registered nurse. The thing I want to talk about is why I started walking 20 to 30,000 steps a day. At work, I decided to create this step goal challenge at work for the month of February, and I just told them, because they're like, Dericka, why are you walking so much? I'm like, y'all, first of all, I'm already a walker. And second of all, it's because I don't want to shock my body. I want to gradually increase my steps from 10,000 up to 30,000 versus me going from 10,000 just straight into 30,000 without the process. I didn't just jump from 10,000 to 30,000 steps. I slowly built my way up. And a good thing to note is gradual progression prevents burnout. We all have like this little app at work where we've been tracking each other's steps, and we downloaded this app in the month of January. So I've been tracking strategy, okay? I'm strategizing for February. So I'm looking at what made me think to do 30,000 steps a day is because I'm like, nobody in my unit is hitting 30. The marathon runners, you know, my opponents. I'm studying my opponents. So that's what made me choose the number 30,000. And if you would do me a favor, if you would like this video, what this does is it help more people like you see it. So I'm about to tell you how I strategized and how I did it. So I'm working Monday through Friday, 60 hours a week, 12-hour shifts. I already wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to walk 2 miles. So instead of me walking 2 miles, I increase it to 3 miles. So by the time I get to work, I'm already at 7,000 steps and I haven't even started my shift yet. So the next thing, I talked about this, about ways to increase your steps in previous videos. And I said that when I was on night shift, I used to walk my unit. I would end up being at like 10,000 steps before I would even get off of work. So I started back walking my unit, y'all. It's kind of cute because I got like my coworkers walking the unit too, but they still my opponents. So I started walking laps around my unit, and it's kind of cute again because some of them watch these videos, but that took me from, usually when I would get off of work, just from work, walking my 2 miles before work, I would end around 15,000 steps when I would get off. That took me from 15,000 steps to between 20 to 30,000 steps when I would get off of work. Just from me walking 3 miles in the morning, going to work, and then walking laps around my unit. Because I would do miles over the course of my 12-hour shift. I'm ending my shift with miles coupled with the 3 that I already did before work. Let's talk about science a little bit. Walking burns between 0.03 to 0.06 calories per step, depending on your walking speed and your body weight. 30,000 steps can burn between 600 to 1,500 calories depending on your pace and your size. The bigger your daily calorie budget is without intense workouts. The one thing that I want to note as well is because over the summertime, I compare my training for my 5K in comparison to my walking. And I noticed that when I walk, like my 10,000 steps, 15,000 steps a day, I didn't have to eat more food to replenish. But when I would jog, I was starving. I felt like I replenished so much energy and I just had to eat so much more food. But me taking it from 10,000 to 30,000 steps, I'm still able to eat the same amount of foods without feeling depleted. I'm gonna link it in here, but I made a whole video about NEAT, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Walking increases your NEAT, which is calories burned from daily movement, but not your actual workouts. This is why people who walk more often stay leaner long-term. Walking doesn't spike stress hormones like intense cardio. In my experience, running makes me hungrier. Walking does not. Walking after meals lowers your blood sugar spike. So that's another thing that I do when I'm walking on my unit. If I just ate a meal, I'll still walk after my meal. I just do laps around my unit. Walking improves insulin sensitivity and reduces fat storage. How I felt walking 30,000 steps a day is the same as when I walked 10,000 steps a day. It really did not make any changes in my body. I wasn't more tired. I wasn't more exhausted. I didn't feel like I needed more food like when I run. And walking is low stress for my body. It does not drain me the same as when I used to do high intensity interval training. It doesn't do the same same. So let's talk about my weight loss results. I lost about 12 to 15 pounds since starting walking 20 to 30,000 steps a day. But I'm not going to give all the credit to walking because I also started a 30-day detox at the same time I increased my steps. So some of that, the 30-day detox consists of me eating only plant-based. No meat, no dairy, no grains, no beans. Like, it's a lot of things that I cut out. So I'm sure it's a combination of the two, and it's not solely just me increasing my steps that caused me to lose the 12 to 15 pounds. So just a little science. Calorie deficit plus movement equals weight loss, and walking makes my calorie deficit easier to achieve. So now let's talk about what I learned from increasing my steps to 30,000 a day. The first thing I learned is that it wasn't hard. The hardest part was me thinking that it would be hard. Second thing I learned is that small habit changes equals massive results. Just by me adding 1 extra mile in the morning, and then instead of me sitting or doing other stuff, just walking laps around my unit, was able to increase my steps from 15,000 into 30,000. I doubled my steps just by doing those 2 things. I didn't do anything extreme at all. I just moved my body a little bit more. And the third thing I learned that I already knew is that walking is just sustainable. I didn't need any extra equipment to walk. Like, I'm just using my body and walking around my unit at work. And voila, we at 30,000 steps. It's crazy how easy it can be. So what I want you to do is comment down below. How many steps have you been getting recently? And what is your February step goal? There was a few shifts where I looked down, like I'm like busy at work, and I'll look down at my watch and notice that I got like 25,000 steps, and I don't feel tired or exhausted or nothing like that. Like, it just was not as hard as I thought that it would be. You know, I just really love creating these videos because it's like I'm going through like trials and tribulations, and I'm able to film it, and then I'm able to share with you my trials and tribulations in real time. And then if I ever want to look back on it, I can. So I just really enjoy creating content like this. I just really enjoy just filming and documenting content like this. And I do this anyways. I'm already like this. I stay challenging myself all the time. I feel like challenges, or when I put myself through different challenges, it helps me to remain consistent. So sometimes, you know, sometimes your routine can become boring. So if I throw a little challenge on there, especially when I am competing against other people, I'm gonna win. And then with the detox, that video is gonna come out at some point in February. By the time you see the detox video, I would have already completed the first 30 days. So that video will be coming out soon. I wanna share my full experience with that and what I learned and what I've been eating and why I did it, just all of the things. So be looking out for that video soon. And the video that's coming out next week is how stress and sleep affects your weight loss progress. Thank you all for watching, and subscribe for more realistic weight loss content, sustainable weight loss content. I'm gonna see you again soon. Hey.